We have 12 states with rising cases and percent positive cases, a combination of both rising cases and rising percent positive. Beyond that, there are another 28 states that either have rising cases or rising positives, but do not have a combination of those two things. We also continue to see that that roughly 50% of all the new cases are taking place in 4 states. We know how to slow the spread. The common sense measures that we outlined in our phased approach to open up America again, the guidelines that apply to all of the phases ought to be embraced by every American. Wash your hands, practice good hygiene, and wear a mask. Wear a mask whenever your state and local authorities say it's appropriate. So where it's always a good idea to wear a mask when social distancing is not possible.
Wear a face covering when you go out in public. It is not an inconvenience. It is not a suppression of your freedom. It actually is a vehicle to achieve our goals. It adds to your convenience and your freedom because it allows us to open up more places and it allows those places to stay open. When you do not wear your face covering, we end up in a situation where you see higher rates of disease spread and you end up having to close places. This mask, this face covering, actually is an instrument of freedom for Americans if we all use it.
Half of the new cases in Texas and Florida, we are told, are among Americans under the age of 35, for whom the threat of serious outcomes from the coronavirus is fairly low. But it's not just about protecting yourself as a young person. It's about making sure that anyone who is vulnerable to a serious outcome with the coronavirus is protected.